Hey y'all, in this video we're going to go over question 4 from the momentum, impulse, and collision worksheet. So in this question we've got two bumper cars in a head-on collision, and we're ultimately looking for the final velocity of one of the cars. So first I'm going to go through and highlight all of our variables, and I'm going to group them by color. So we first up have a 250 kilogram orange bumper car. So I'm going to highlight that in orange, and it's moving at 10 meters per second, so that's its initial velocity. And then it hits a 200 kilogram purple bumper car, and that's moving at negative 15 meters per second because it's going the opposite direction of that orange car. All right, the orange car is now moving at 8 meters per second south after it collides, and we want to know the post-collision velocity of the purple car. All right, so we're going to take our really long collision formula. Oops, let me erase that. All right. Get the right pen up. All right. We want to take our really long formula that we have been working with. All right, and we're going to plug in all this information. So we're going to make the first object the orange one and the second object the purple one. All right. So we're going to plug in the mass. So, dang it, I did it again. Bear with me, guys. All right, so we're going to plug in the mass of 250 times the velocity of 10 for the first one. And then for the purple car was 200, and it's going initially negative 15. All right, you do want to leave those negatives in there. So then for the final, the mass stays the same, so the orange is still 250. And then its final velocity was now negative 8. And again, leave those negatives in there. And then the purple car's mass is still 200, but we don't know its final velocity because that's what we want to solve for. All right, so next step is to simplify all of this down. So I'm going to simplify by each part. On the left, we have 2,500 plus negative 3,000 equals negative 2,000 plus 200 times V2F. All right. All right, so all I've done is just multiply each section. All right, so now I'm going to simplify this left side down even more by adding those together. That's going to give me negative 500 equals negative 2,000 plus 200 V2F. All right, we do not add that 2,000, that negative 2,000, that 200. Do not do that. That is incorrect math. All right, so now we can add 2,000 to each side. To bring that over, that's going to leave us with 1,500 on the left and cancels that out on the right, leaving us with 200 V2F, and then we can divide both sides by 200, and that's going to equal 7.5 on the left and leaving us with V2F on the right. So our final answer for our final velocity of the purple car is going to be 7.5 meters per second. All right, and that is our final answer.